Yo, it's Overflow. What's up, you guys? How are you guys doing today? First things first about the gameplay. Gonna be a Call of Duty Black Ops 2 gameplay. Gonna get 100 kills here with the AN-94. Hope you guys enjoy that. And I'm assuming that you guys are more here for the topic than the background. Normally when I do these types of videos, I do vlogs. But it's dark and it's nighttime, so I figured I would just do a commentary, a gameplay commentary. So if you like Call of Duty or if you like UFC, feel free to subscribe. And if you don't know much about me or the channel, I've been doing jiu-jitsu for about 7 years now, and I've been doing MMA, boxing, whatever else for about 9 years. So I do have a little bit of insight into this world. I do keep up with the UFC and all that stuff. It's a big point of interest in my life. And there's a lot of stuff happening. There's a lot of news, lots of breaking news. TRT got banned. Vitor Belfort dropped out of a title fight against Chris Weidman. Lyoto Machida is taking his place. And we're going to be covering all of that here today. So if you guys like the UFC, you like the gameplay commentaries, you support the channel, feel free to leave a like or subscribe. Whatever, for sure. Oh yeah, bro. What's up? Oh my gosh, I gotta go to bed. I'm super tired. Anyways, reading through one of the MMA sites, a few of the MMA sites, and TRT has actually been making headlines because it has been a taboo subject. Basically, TRT is testosterone replacement therapy, and with that, people are basically given doctors' prescriptions for steroids. Now, there's been a lot of controversy about that, like, is it ethical? Is it right to do? Is it fair? Is it unfair? Is it just? Do people really need this, or are they using it to cheat? And because of all this different stuff, basically, I would say that the majority of people don't like TRT. I'm one of those people who I could see the arguments for both sides. I could definitely see if somebody has some issues, but they want to be a fighter, blah, 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 just to balance them out. But at the same time, I can definitely see the opposite argument where everybody's not going to be super tall, everybody's not going to be super strong, everybody's not going to be super handsome. Those are just genetic differences that we all kind of have to live with and make up for, which is understandable. But anyways, it's not about my opinions, it's just about cold, hard, solid facts. TRT has been banned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission, which is a huge deal because obviously a lot of fights take place here, and also the Vitor Belfort versus Chris Weidman title fight was going to be taking place in Las Vegas. And once the headlines hit that all TRT has been banned, it doesn't matter if you had a pass for it before, if you had a exemption for it before, it does not matter. Basically, you know what, I think that they should have probably phased it in to give some of these guys time to, get off of the stuff and figure out how their body feels without it for a while. They should have given it time. They should have phased it out, but instead they just like chopped it out completely. They did not even really give any notice or anything. They just decided today, boom, no more TRT, and it kind of messes up the whole thing because the title fight is in May, and actually Vitor Belfort has bowed out. So I've read a few different things, and even the UFC main articles are kind of contradicting itself. It says that Vitor Belfort was pulled, but then it says he bowed out of it, basically. So I'm just going to go ahead and assume that his reasoning, he said he bowed out. I'm going to assume that was the case. He said that 3 months is not enough time for him to completely get off of testosterone replacement therapy, see where his body is, and continue to train. So he pulled out of the title fight against Chris Weiner, and he is actually going to be taking a fight later down the road. I would not be surprised if he got a title fight straight away, or if maybe he cleans up another guy with his head kicks. I'm not sure what he's going to do just yet, but he is out of the title fight against Chris Weiner, and it's now going to be Lyoto Machida versus Chris Weidman for the title, and I think that that's actually very awesome. Obviously, that was going to be the next matchup anyways, and I can see where Vitor Belfort is coming from. A lot of people are saying, hey, he said that he could beat Chris Weidman without TRT, and now he's not doing it, but in my opinion, I can understand him if he's going to say, shoot, man, 3 months is not enough time to get off the stuff completely, because I'm going to go ahead and guess and say it will take about 5-6 months for you to completely get off of something and continue a normal training regimen and seeing where your body is. I could say that would take definitely a few more months than just 3, especially for a title fight, so I can understand that. But shoot, where are you on this subject? Do you think that TRT is not right to use? Do you think that it's cool to use? Do you think that athletes should be allowed steroids in any sport, whether or not they're doctor prescribed? Pretty interesting subject and pretty awesome gameplay in the background. But so Lyoto Machida If you guys don't know who he is, he was the light heavyweight champion. He defended the title once, kind of in a weird way. Took it from Rashad Evans. And he's a big-time, long-time training partner and best friend of Anderson Silva. He's dropped down to middleweight. He's taken out Mark Munoz, and he's taken out Gegard Mousasi guy. In 2 back-to-back pretty great fights, pretty cool stuff happening. And he was actually next in line for the title shot. But now he's going to be getting it straight away because Vitor Belfort bowed out. I definitely think that Lyoto Machida has everything it takes to beat Chris Weidman. I think that he's seen a lot of stuff that Chris Weiner does with other fighters. But I think that Chris Weiner has not seen a lot of what Lyoto Machida does in the cage as far as dealing with it. So I'm pretty excited for the fight. So just to cover it all, TRT has been banned. Vitor Belfort quits the title fight. And Lyoto Mochi Balls, is going to be fighting for the title. Pretty crazy. Tell me what you guys think about that in the comment section below. I don't know. I dig UFC stuff. This was big news. Felt like sharing it. Love you. Subscribe if you're new. Leave a like. I'm over it and out.